It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got some Nirvana this week. I'm going to dive into a couple of songs. I feel like we've done one reaction on my main channel, Duane TV, back when we were doing music reactions over there. And I think it was the Teen Spirit song. So I grabbed a couple other ones because I realized we hadn't dove into anything since then. And I really enjoyed that song. So I got Come As You Are, and I forget what the other one is, but you guys will obviously see it pop up sometime this week. But let's get into it and let's see what it's all about. I love his voice. Like, for having only heard I feel like I've probably heard him in passing before, obviously. Like any of these popular bands, at some point in high school, there was people that were playing all sorts of different music you'd hear in the hallways or in their car. And I'm positive I've heard his voice before because it seems really memorable to me, even though I've never sat down and really listened to Nirvana outside of the Teen Spirit song that we checked out on my main channel. But it draws you in. Like, he's just got such a unique voice that really just stands out from a lot of other stuff that we've checked out on the channel. I also like, and I'm not great with picking out instruments, but I don't know if it's like a bass guitar or something like that, like that deeper guitar sound. Like, that's actually really, really dope. The music behind it is extremely dope. Someone's got to comment down below and let me know, like, who's the drummer, guitarist. Like, I try my best to learn who some of those people are because I find that in a lot of these different groups, aside from enjoying the singer, I also end up getting into like either the guitarist or the drummer or somebody like that. And I want to make sure that I refer to them properly because I have absolutely no idea when it comes to this band. that was dope. I enjoyed that. See, some of these songs when it comes to, and I don't know if I guess I don't know if you'd consider this rock, maybe grunge or something like that. You guys let me know down below, but it's not just completely focused on the lyrics, right? Like there's only so many lyrics that they say throughout the entire song. A lot of times it gets repeated, and then it pushes more from the music side as well. And sometimes it's even band. Like it's very interesting, which is why I've been having a lot of fun checking out music outside of rap, which is what I do and what I've grown up listening to. And I find that I really like a lot of different genres. And this whole like rest in peace to Kurt Cobain, because I am familiar with what happened to him, but that's when you know you transcended genres in music in general, is because I never really knew much about Nirvana at all. But I feel like everybody knows Kurt Cobain. Everybody knows like what happened. And to me, like it's powerful, and it kind of blows my mind at times, because when you think of people that are successful, obviously Nirvana is successful, and there's been a lot of different successful people that have come to the same point that he did, where they took their own life or went down a very bad path and maybe drugs took their life or something like that. And it's crazy that there's still people out there that think if you're rich, your life is automatically good. Like there's still people that believe that are like, oh, it must be nice. Like you have all this money. And it just blows my mind, because it's like, do you not see all the different people that have had success, fame, money, and they're still lost? They're still not complete as a person, because the money doesn't make you complete. Like the money doesn't give you happiness. It gives you some financial freedoms, and it potentially can give you things that can give you some happiness at times, but there's so much more to life than just having money and fame. And you'd think that throughout the years, seeing shit happen to different people, including Kurt Cobain, that people would understand that it doesn't equal that. But for some reason, there's still so many people that are blind to the fact that that's not all that it takes. Now, I consider myself lucky because I don't think that I deal with any type of like depression. Do I get depressed at times? Do I get really down for a little while? Like, of course it does happen, but I would never compare it to what some people go through. And I think for myself, would all of a sudden having $1 million make me happy? Yeah, it probably would, because a lot of my worries, a lot of my stresses and stuff like that come from a financial standpoint. So to eliminate all of that and allow myself to travel and do these things that I love, I do think that it would add happiness to my life. I do think that I'd be a lot happier, but it wouldn't make it complete, right? Like I have a friend that I help take care of that deals with mental health issues. No amount of money is going to change the fact that they're dealing with that. Like I can maybe get them some better help and stuff, but they're still going to be dealing with that, and that's never going to change, right? So that's something that's always going to be in my heart, right? So there's certain things that money just can't buy. And it's wild to me that people don't differentiate that and understand that everybody's different. Like for you that says that, sometimes maybe money would make you happy, because again, if you don't have many stresses in your life outside of just financial, and you tend to be more optimistic like myself, I tend to always look at the better side of things. I do acknowledge the worst case scenarios, and I keep those in mind, but overall I always think that things can get better. I feel like I've been blessed in the sense that I don't have like that darkness in my mind like some people have. And so for me, yeah, money might be able to make me happier because it would get rid of those stresses. But I know that that's not the case for everybody. So I'd never try to make it seem as if, oh, it's nice that you have money. Like, why are you complaining? Like, I would never be that person, because I understand that there's so much nuance to life and to how you might feel. And I don't know, I just feel like a situation like a Kurt Cobain is the greatest indicator of that, because like this man was in a band that everybody knows. Like I knew what Nirvana was like without even ever having listened to them. Like I was aware. And like I said, his voice just seems like iconic to me without me ever really having listened to his music until recently, because you would hear it places, and you see people with the shirts, and like they transcended their genre. And to see that his life went down that path lets you know that that's not all that it is. And I don't know, just wanted to talk about that, because it's just something that I think is important for people to understand. And I think everybody that's watching this video that's a fan of Nirvana, I think you all get it, because you're a fan of Nirvana, because you saw what happened to somebody that seemed like they at one point probably had everything from the outside looking in, but obviously that wasn't the case. And again, rest in peace, and beautiful music, man. So we'll be diving into more. If it's something you guys want to see, comment down below. Let me know what songs you guys would prefer that I do, and we'll try to dive into them. But I appreciate you. Take it easy. Stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one, homies.